Peace, this medicine man. Once again, y'all already know. This is how we doing it. Today, right now, we in the cemetery. And we gonna talk about some interesting things out here in the cemetery. We gonna elaborate on some things while we out here. Now I wanna make sure y'all can hear me. I need somebody to comment that they can hear me, because I got on headphones. So somebody give me a comment, please, that you can hear me, because this is where we at right now. This is Medicine Man, live on YouTube. So I want y'all to see, and I want y'all to know and hear me. If I need to disconnect, hold on, let me look at the lab. I hear you. All right. Let's go, Chanson. Let's go. Now that y'all can hear me, I know it's probably crazy because the wind blowing. We're going to talk about some things while we live on YouTube. We're going to talk about working in the cemetery. Because see, I need to show some of y'all some things. And it's only for the people that can receive this information that they'll understand what's going on with the cemetery and what's really taking place out here. This is a place of ancestral collection. Every ancestor that you've ever had in life is collected at some point in time in a cemetery, okay? The ancestors of other people are collected in some type of cemetery. All right? So when you're working with the spirits that's within the cemetery, you're working with people from your ancestral collective as well as the ancestral collective of other people. Now that's a different story. We're working with the ancestral collective of other people because you got to be on a certain level to do that kind of work. It just don't happen. Now look at what I find here. And I'm still showing y'all how to think like a root worker. Look at this. Preston Edward Beale, right? Check it. 1940 to 1941. Okay. Our baby. This grave is of a baby. 40 to 41. 1 year old. Look. The headstone. Totally disconnected. What does that say about the spirit of this baby? What does that say about the spirit of this baby? I would say that the spirit of the baby is not properly crossed over. Look at this grave. Look at these graves. Look at these ones here. They're in a line. Everybody else standing up. Look. Everybody else standing up. Everybody else is standing up except this one grave. You see? One grave, not standing up. Why? Because that grave ain't, this baby is not properly crossed over. Some bullshit happened. Now, let's go. Now, that's a sign from the spirits. When you connect it to the real spirits, you know real things. You can see it all. Now, let's look at some other stuff. See how everything's in alignment? Most of these spirits, and I can tell you I travel here a lot. Most of these spirits, actually, for the most part, they crossed over properly. There's a few that haven't crossed over properly. You know, as a root worker and restoring balance to the universe, restoring balance to spirits and spiritual forces. One of the things we do is when we see a spirit in distress, we place them in the right proper position. So that particular baby spirit that's back there, I'm gonna come back tonight or tomorrow night, and I'm gonna help that spirit cross over. Because as long as I've been coming out here, I ain't never see that. This my first time seeing that and feeling that energy hitting me. And it hit real hard. So that's what I got to do, help him cross over. It's all good. We got you. Good a money maker. Now this is a interesting grave. Ethel H. Moneymaker. That's my girl right there. So look at Ethel. Ethel got an angel down there and all, you know what I mean? Ethel been getting that bread and she bought that life. So I'm gonna come and haul her back at Ethel, man. I'm gonna come and haul her back at Ethel. She the money maker, you know what I mean? All right, Ethel, blessings be, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Regezi Maji Patati Guru. Makori Ruako. You know what I mean? I let my ancestors fight my battle. Me and Ethel gonna get down. Now, as we traveling through the cemetery, long ways to go. Now I'm gonna take y'all once again through this whole thing. Some wooded areas over there. We get to that later. See how these slave graves are marked? These are slave graves. You know, people who ain't had the money, like these big money motherfuckers over here, they have all that stuff they done. You know, these for people who ain't had the money, who ain't had the family. You see, they've been buried here in these places. Look, you see, they got numbers on their grave because nobody came back to give them headstones. Nobody. And in some circumstances, they bury people on top of them because they ain't got no respect for them boys, man. You see? So what I do, I come out there and I give reverence and I cross them over. It's part of my work. That's why I do to set and restore balance in the universe. That's what we do. That's what a priest does. Restore balance in the universe. It's not always about me. It's about restoring balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. 8 people with no headstones sitting right here. 8 people who haven't been properly crossed over. 8 people. We don't know who these people are, but we know for one thing for sure, one thing for certain, this is a rich people cemetery. So if you got 8 people out here, out of the blue, that ain't got no crossing over, that ain't got no respect, that ain't got no reverence, then guess what we got to do? We got to come across them over as root workers. That restore balance, that adds on to our ancestral courts, that add on to our ancestral power, and our ability to work with the dead. When we cross these people over successfully, y'all got a jewel. Trust me, you did. Now, let's keep rolling. We done been talking about trees all day. I ain't got to show y'all no more. That's a nice bench right there. Now that we kind of looking at everything in the energy, remember what I tell y'all, for those who watched my video earlier today, I tell y'all about the energy pattern of how the trees lay themselves out, or what it really means. It's an old science that'll take you a lifetime to understand. But this is real Bantu African cosmology. That's what this really is. This is the things that our ancestors understood. This is how we knew how to read the energy patterns of the planet Earth, how to read the energy patterns of people, how to read the energy patterns of situations. This is how we knew how to do these things, because we were masters of observing nature, which made us masters over nature, which made us high priests, which made us kings, which made us priestess, which made us queens. The skill, the ability to be able to tap into nature, to read nature. It's not about reading an oracle or reading cards, it's about reading nature. Because once you understand how to read the nature of a situation, once you understand how to read the nature of a person, once you understand how to read the nature of your enemy, Once you understand how to read the nature of your friends, then you ain't got no more problems in life. You see? Now let's continue. Let's go. Some interesting things out here. Look at this. Now, if I was to talk about Haitian voodoo, look at that voodoo right there. Get it. Goody. Goody, get it. He's same thing with me. I don't know who this is, but this look like some next level. This look like some next level. You know what I mean? I ain't even want to talk about that right now, but I got some voodoo to put right there though. I got look at Goody again. Look at that. There's two of them here. It's Adolphe and Nancy. You know, 1979, and then Nancy from 1920 to 2003. Okay. Then we got this fella's Cromwell. I'm looking for the Getty. I like the Getty. They got some big things going on in there. Let's see who else over here. This Francis Robertson, 1925 to 1980. Long time ago. Relatively long time. But I like this Goudet. I like this Goudet person. This Goudet family. Look at that. Perfect place to put some voodoo. I ain't got no voodoo on me, goddammit. But that's a perfect place to put some. Perfect place to work with that spirit and the whole family. The Goudet. Okay. I'll get back to them tonight. I like that family right there. I feel good vibes coming up. Feel some good vibes. But all in all, we still moving. We got a long way to go, so y'all might as well get you some Coca-Cola, because we gonna be roaming. Remember why I tell y'all, everybody watched my videos earlier today about the vines. They're everywhere, they're even in the cemetery. You see? The vines, and how they bind, how you lock in, how you wrap it up. Wrap up situations, wrap up things. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something real. Now, you already know I work that black man magic, you know? Now, but listen, it's that Chinese, it's that Ching Yong Ping magic right there. You, Yong, Wong. Yeah. We gonna work with it. I like him. And look, he got the little music right there. He might used to play the harp or something like that. We're gonna get back with him. We're gonna work with him on some, on some Ho Chi Minh shit. We're gonna work with him. We're gonna get with him. We got a job for him. It's a lot of other things going on. A lot of other people out there. New people, man. New people, Manuel. Manuel came out there in 2015. You know what I mean? He came out there in 2015. This fella got a lot of love. You know what I mean? 1993 to 2015. He had some cars out there. Every now and then, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Every now and then I come out here, and I know Emmanuel must be like cars. He was a race car guy, and probably a guy that, let me feel his energy real quick. Emmanuel liked the beach and racing cars. That's what he liked. Emmanuel liked the beach. Emmanuel, all right, man. He was a cool guy, man. He liked the... I know some things about him already. He liked the beach and racing cars and nice cars and loud music. You know what I mean? He was all right. He was a white guy. He was all right, man. You know what I mean? He got a good spirit on him, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to come and talk to Emmanuel a little later. So now, look, this Julia right here. Julia be chilling, man. She was somebody big in the game. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Emmanuel had a good life, man. One thing for sure, one thing for certain. He had a good life. He rides surfboards and stuff like that. He was a surfer. He had some good things going on. But this girl Julia, man, Lopez, man, she had some big things going on. You know what I mean? She was Spanish. For sure, for certain, she been working with the Saints. That's something that I definitely feel coming from her, other than the fact that she got Saint Michael, as her headstone, and they made it particular to have St. Michael's her headstone. You know, she worked at voodoo. She was a root worker. See, you can't tell me that. I don't need my oracle with me in my pocket for me to know that Julia Lopez worked that thing. She worked the Santeria de Lucami. Ain't no doubt about it. Espiritismo. That's right. That's right. She down with it. She about that work too. Now, we moving on. My man Frank keep it. Let me tell y'all something about Frank. Frank keep it 100. Frank keep it 100. Frank bury his dog with him. See? Frank bury his dog. Frank buried right here, and his dog buried right with him. When the dog died, his dog got buried with him. Frank kept it 100. His dog kept it 100. He like my homeboy D. I got a homeboy D from Columbus, Georgia. And let me tell y'all about D. Because see, when I came out here and discovered that about Frank, I learned about my homeboy D. My homeboy D, he died in the Cayman Islands. You know, turning up. We had just get our CDL license years ago. Long time back. We had just get our CDL license. And everybody went home from CDL school to go turn up with their girl, you know what I mean? Celebrate with the family. And he went to the Cayman Islands. He went on the road and got a couple of checks and went to the Cayman Islands. And D been like me, you know what I mean? See, I the type of dude, I go to Ghana, I jump off the mountain with the bat skin cape on and fly down to the village, you know what I mean? That's how I get down. I believe that my ancestors got that real shit. And if my ancestors and my people who follow the tradition and path of my ancestors say it's real, then I go with it. Because I know it's real. I feel it in my heart. You see? So D jumped off a pier at the beach. He jumped off the pier at the beach. And when he jumped off that pier at the beach, D couldn't swim. He just was going for fun. But they didn't know the tides take him. And he drowned. His girl hit me up on Facebook and be like, oh my God, D. I be like, yo, check it. Man, listen, y'all go back to that fucking pier and go get my homeboy. And his body had washed up. But they found him. Yeah. So Frank remind me of my homeboy. Real shit. Now, we just rolling for the most part, you know what I mean, on a nature walk. You know what I mean? I want my people, I want my favorite doctor to come online and see this out. All right, Doc, you know who you is. We know we gotta go up here and shake this tombstone one time for the party. You know, every time we shake this tombstone, great things happen for you. You know, it always happen. You know? There you go, Doc. There you go, Doc. You know what I mean? We changed some situations for you with this here. You know what I'm talking to. We changed situations. We made things better. We got rid of our enemies right here. So there you go. You know what I mean? We got this is actually a slave cemetery. And I'm live on YouTube. I'm gonna show you. I got 70% on my phone. You know what I mean? So as long as y'all ride with me, we gonna roll. We gonna look at all of this stuff down here. Cause this is some interesting stuff when it comes to tapping into the energy of the cemetery. You know what I mean? Alice, I passed Alice, she down there. But that's my girl, she be coming through on the love work. She know how to do it. You know what I mean? She know how to do it, man. And let me tell you something about that spirit. She all for it. See, people don't know. Alice be coming home with me, right? But you know, Alice be coming home, man. She make things bad in my house, man. A whole lot. See, I got somebody up there in the Jeep. She probably dropping off some Santeria. Trust me. Last time I come out here, 2 Mexicans, man, the boy roll up in the pickup truck. The boy dig a hole up top up there. And the boy start burying him. I've been down here, dropping some powder on the grave. Matter of fact, me and Alice been kicking it down there, right? I dropping some powder on Alice's grave and doing what I need to do with Alice. I look up, shit, 2 Mexicans up there, they doing what they need to do with homeboy up there. Burying their pollo, wherever they burying. You know what I mean? And kept it going, kept it moving. Mutual respect for spiritualists. He know that to fuck with my work, and I don't go fuck with their work. Because they already know we all got big things we trying to achieve. You know what I mean? And this is, like I said, this is the dare wolf fox territory. I usually don't go way down there. I might go down there today. I don't know. I think about it. Maybe not. Nah, let's go back up here. We on YouTube live, man. Yeah, that protection strong. Hoodoo Zola, what's up, babe? What's up, family? That's my sister right there, Hoodoo Zola. Y'all need to fuck with her. Hey, Miss T. Chrissy Love. GR. GR got a question. GR says it's dangerous for some people to just roam the cemetery like this. Can bad spirits attach to you and follow you home? Man, listen, that is the ultimate question. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, bad spirits can follow you home all the time. Every time. That's why I got some cascarilla at my front door, and I got some voodoo powder at my front door, and I got some oud oil consecrated with my ancestors and my bakulu sticks at the front door to stop any adversary who want to come from this cemetery with me home. If you ain't down with making things prosperous, if you ain't down with manifesting this voodoo, this hoodoo, then you need to stand outside and go back from where you come from. That's how you roll. So yeah, you can pick up negative energies and negative spirits, but I'm well prepared for it. You know what I mean? I ain't coming in half step and just going online, hey, YouTube, record. Nah, bruh. Permanongo real. You know what I mean? It's real. Y'all ain't even know, but it's real. Real talk, real shit. Now, you know what I mean? Earlier today, I've been talking to y'all about the geometric patterns of the universe and the geometric patterns of trees and things like this. That's a classic example. Look at the geometric pattern of this tree. Look. See? Look at it right there. Look at that pattern. Look at that shape. I get a little closer. And they got the red dirt out here. Y'all already know I'm about to get busy. Red dirt galore. You know what I mean? Red dirt forever, baby. You know? And like I said, not but deep woods back there. I be chilling back there. I'm a spot. You know what I mean? And that's how we do. Look, see homeboy right here won a trophy. Kyla, homegirl. Kyla was a kung fu artist. See, look. Kyla has some kung fu in her blood. You know? Look more, to me, it looked like taekwondo, but Kyla had taekwondo in her blood. You see? Warrior. You know, next to Kyla is kin. You know? Your family. Something happened, probably. It was an accident in brother and sister. That's what it was. Accident, car accident, died. Damn. It was bad too. A lot of people been hurt behind that shit. But it been a father karma. I ain't getting into all of that right now. Now, leave Sabrina alone, she all right. Let's go. Yeah, it's a long trail up here. So, anybody got any questions for me? Yo, hey, that protection strong there. Chrissy Love says, have you ever had any bad experiences with spirits in the graveyard? Trust me, I've had more bad experiences with spirits in people's houses than I've actually had in graveyards. Incredible, but yeah, true. Now listen, this is what some of the things that you want to look out for when you come to a grave. Look at this. When you come to a cemetery, this is something you want to look out for. This is some shit you don't touch. I saw an idiot in another group that found a piece of a deer bone or something on the headstone, and they went and touched it. They went and touched, oh, I can use this, it might work. Like a fucking fool. Now somebody from their group dead. I ain't calling no names, I ain't calling no groups, but I think I saw it. But for the most part, you don't touch work that's sitting on graves if it's not your ancestor grave, if you're not replacing some flowers with new flowers, if you're not replacing the water with new water, if you're not replacing the gifts with new gifts, don't fuck with these fucking graves. People wonder why their life mess up. They wonder why the baby daddy don't want to talk to their children. They wonder why their own mama turned their back on them. Because they out here doing these foolish shit. You messing with people's graves, man. You messing with people's spirits. You calling these people's spirits up to follow you home. And for their life to manifest in your life. You don't know what kind of life Johnson had. You don't know. You don't know what kind of life Johnson had. But when you tamper with Johnson's life, you bring with his pain, his struggle, his pressure, his bullshit into your life. This is what you do when you go around foolishly tampering with people's grave. So I ain't touching none of that. I like to play baseball. This man know that. So I show him love when I come through here. I don't come and touch his shit. How you feel if somebody come to your house to touch your shit? Huh? Huh? How you feel if somebody come to your house to take your motherfucking 60-inch TV? Don't touch these people's shit at these graveyards, these cemeteries. Leave these people commemoration and work alone. You don't know what kind of ancestral path that these people have. Now, we got a lot of other stuff going on out there. A lot of people out here need their voice heard. So now, what I'm gonna do, gonna make sure that their voice get heard for while I out here. I'm on YouTube. If it take me 3 hours to do it, everybody, everybody who got a voice to be heard. Let's see what Talbot talking about. Cause see, it's a lot of them out here, man. That's a whole family. See Talbot up there, it's a whole family. It's a lot of them out there. See, Talbot here, Talbot there, Talbot here, Talbot there, Talbot here. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot of them. And they got a curse in their family. They got a lot of money, had a lot of money, but they been fucking with slaves. You see? Look. 1888. Okay? They fucking with slaves, 1861. See? That's how they get that curse in their family. 1821. See? That's how they got the curse in their family. They died wealthy. They left a lot, but nobody lived long. That's the word in their family. Nobody lived long. Let's see how long this person they lived. 1852 from November 20th. Look at this shit. Nobody lived long in this family. November 20th, 1852 to November 2nd, 1900. 50 years old. See? 50 for the most part, 52 or whatever. You know? He ain't lived long, Henry. He ain't lived long. You know why? They're too busy worrying about slaves. Processing slaves up here in Maryland. Look at all their children, look, see? Got their children buried right in front of them, all of them. Yeah, slaves. They like slaves. So they end up with the curse. They end up with the curse on their whole family, everybody right there. All their ass lay out, for the most part. You know? That's what they like. And he was a dirty motherfucker. Real talk. Let's go. A lot of these slave owners out here in the cemetery died young. 50, 52, that's young. You know what I mean? They died young because they couldn't. The karma. Karma. Now, look at that. Y'all riding with me on YouTube, so y'all already know what you're going for. The corner of a cemetery, the dirt from the corner. We ain't even need to talk about that. Warvia Meteoro. Yeah. Y'all need to follow that guy. My godfather. That's some big shit in his life. Yeah. Now, we out there. That little porta potty in case y'all need to use the bathroom. The cemetery go way back there, and the woods go way back there, and the foxes, the wolves, and the real shit back there. You know what I mean? I only go back there at night. But see, so much graves out there that look at this. Let me show y'all. 1867, 1943. 1873 to 1937. 1863 to 1936. Let's go over here. 1865 to 1943. That's a Boris. That's a Boris. That's a Boris, and that's a Boris. All the Boris family. But see, they ain't got no respect for the Boris family. You know why? Because they just cut the road right here and disrespect them boy right there. But they kind of strong, you know. They kind of strong. They had slaves too, though, but they treated their slaves a whole lot better than a lot of other people out here in Maryland, man. These motherfuckers out here ain't shit. Look at that. 1871 to 1935, that's Edward and Mary. Mary from 1873. So she died 2 years after her husband. And see, I be telling y'all, man, like, when you married and that spiritual connection is really deep, really strong, when you lose your loved one, you really losing a part of yourself. And for most people, it's hard, extremely hard to get over that. And that's why a lot of people die right behind their spouse. They die right behind their loved one. They die right behind their child dying. They die right behind their mama dying. They die right behind their favorite aunt dying. They die behind their favorite person in life dying because of the spiritual connection. And this is why she died 2 years later after her husband. She couldn't take it. Heart attack. See? Real shit. When you got a gift, you can be able to discern all of this. It's real. The spirits be talking, man. It's broad daylight. They still talk. You know what I mean? So we on the roll right now. And we're gonna air out some more issues that people got in there since we at it. Yeah, they got the house right there. The people with the car, but they know not to fuck with me. For real. They know. They see me walking there all the time. They know. Let's see who else got an issue in there. Right there, I see one. Right there. I see it. Now, but Reed got an issue too. Let me see. No. I better not mess with Reed. Reed got a dirty history on him. I ain't fuck with Reed. That's Reed right there. I ain't mess with Reed. Reed got a dirty history. See, right here, more dirty history. Dirty history. You can tell by the way that the elements strike the grave. Dirty history. Like an old fake war veteran right here. See, he killed a lot of people too. See? He's loyal to the duty. He killed 1879 to 1895. Spirit is not at rest. You know why? Because all them goddamn Koreans and Vietnamese, they fucking his ass up in the spirit world. That's why that's going on. You see? I can feel like all of the energy from this dude. He killed so many people. His battalion was involved in a massacre of a village. And they killed a lot of people, man. Just killed them just because they could do it. On some racist shit. On some fuck the Asian shit. Not understanding the war that was going on wasn't even part of their problem. But see, he's suffering right now. Because the Asians fucking his ass up in the underworld. Yep. Now, you got a lot going on out there, man. Look at Cash App. Cash App. Let's look over here for a second. I'll see if I can get me some cemetery water real quick. A little well usually work. You know what I mean? I gangster. I drink cemetery water whole 9. It don't matter. Look at Brown. Let's see if we can do a Brown. Brown got some things going on. It's either land erosion. One would normally say this is land erosion. But let's look. Let's look at the karma. Let's read the vibration and the karma of everybody who's laid out right here. This Crown doing pretty good right here. Crown ain't got no problem. A little shaky, but Crown ain't got no problem. But Crown right here got major problem. He got to put a stick right there on that one there. You know why he falling over? Let's look at his time frame. 1874, 1925. Man, shit, let me see. He was a horse gambler, horse racer. He used to race horse and stuff like that. And all his little slaves and his little servants and stuff used to be part of that. And he had something to do with liquor and alcohol. He had a liquor store or something. Something like that. Something to the similar, but he ain't shit. I don't want his energy near me. Now, you know, we rolling back down. Y'all got to forgive me. I read the energies of these things, and I know who about that real life and who ain't, who racist and everything, even from the grave. So now, we got James Stanley, Private U.S. Army, World War I veteran. Man, y'all already know. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Things going on. Now let's keep moving. There's some other things up here. Let's see who hold up. Let's see what Marty Bean talking about. Boyd. June 14th, 1884 to 1968. It's a good little time frame. You know what I mean? I want to say when you talk about old slavery, 1883 to 1924. And that's a year before her. They must be family or somehow because they're very close together. This person is a bean, that person is a bean, that person is a bean. So it's William, Marty, and Genevieve. You know, Marty and Genevieve must have been husband and wife for the most part. The husband and wife. And this was the son. They had a son. Their daughter ain't buried here. Their daughter, let me see if we can find her. She's a bean. He has another bean right there, look. But I don't know who this is. But I don't know. This probably this the grandfather. The grandfather, he was a big dog. Grandfather, and then it's the husband and wife, and it's the son. But there's a daughter. She out there somewhere. I don't know where she at. I don't know where she at. See, these slave graves right here. See how they do us? They just bury on top of us, then put a little mark H or M or whatever, and they just kind of drop on top of us. Ancestors. A lot of ancestors out here. Some of these people black. A lot of rich black people been out here. Not a black cemetery, but there are some black people out here. No. Some of these are markers. Like that one is a marker for the roll. Buick. Listen, and our money. Damn. Well, she let her know. When she dropped dead, she let her know what she was about. Our money. Look, and our money. Buick. July 4th, 1921. She died in April 1977. A year after I was born. I was born in 76. Yeah. So she was getting it. She was about that money. Rich family too. Wealthy. Nothing but the prosperity energy flowing down this line. See? Buick. 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I'm gonna work with prosperity, I'm gonna work with these 5 people. Only those who have understanding know what I talk about. Al money. I'll get with her. Now, a lot of other things going on out there. This family here, right? This Peter family, man. Look, listen to them boy right there. This Peter family right here, they owned a lot of stuff, man. Like a lot of businesses and stuff. You know what I mean? But they weren't shit either. They ain't but shit. Real talk. I'm gonna keep it moving. Now, I'm gonna go on down there. Going down here. Yo, anybody got any questions for me? Cause I see. All right, GR. GR says, is there a difference between people's spirit that were buried opposed to those that were cremated? Yeah, man. Like cremation, when you cremate a spirit, when you cremate a body, you burn that body and send that body back to the essence and you release the spirit of that body. But the body is not to be turned back into ashes by human means. The body is to be placed in the earth and to be taken back through its natural course of time, back into the natural element, for the most part. Yo, you're on my live YouTube right now, so I'm gonna have to get rid of you real quick, or you have to call me back. Now, y'all still with me? Somebody show me a shout out to say that y'all with me. I just had a call come in. You know what I mean? That Melvin Brown from the Hoodoo Show, he calling me. So now, I want to know y'all still can hear me. Everything's still cheche by cheche. Let's keep it going. You know, pique and bote. Everything good. Now, we got, what I was telling my man about the difference of the spirits is that you can't, it's like, I can't say you can't, I would say you shouldn't, because you should let the natural course of nature take its place. Too many times we out here altering the natural cycles in the course of nature. When your body decomposes for a reason. Your body is releasing certain minerals, certain elements, certain energies that's needed to catch up with you in the spiritual world. See, some of this energy is going to catch up with you and attach itself to you in the spirit world. So when you allow yourself to go through the natural course of decomposition, which means breaking down the physical composition to add to the spiritual composition, once you understand that that process is to make you stronger, you won't do anything human to obstruct. You see? You shouldn't be, for the most part, cremating yourself. But, you know, people like to follow the European traditions, and I'm not going to argue with nobody about that, but I won't get cremated. That for that part. My mama done tell me she ain't won't get cremated for that part. Yep. I'm back. Drop my phone, y'all. Excuse me. But I ain't trying to get cremated. I don't like fire. I like Florida, but not fire. Yeah. Nah. It's a lot of things going on. A lot more. Y'all got any questions? Somebody asked me a question, for God's sake. I already answered Chrissy Love question. Let's see. Yamoja Blue, hey, what's up? I see you. It's a lot going on down there. I be telling y'all about these little streams, these little creeks, and the energies that's down there. I would like to go down there, but I don't know. Let's see what I can do. They could probably run me out the cemetery in a minute. They don't see me. They don't see me over here. They already know. That's the medicine man. He back with that voodoo once again. Let me see how I get down there. There's a lot of leaves down there. They must be raking. Yeah, that's what the maintenance people do. They rake all the leaves down there. For the most part, I don't like to step in these leaves. That's where the snakes be hiding, so I jog down here. So now look what we got. There's some people over there in the cemetery. They must be doing what they're doing. A lot of Spanish people and people who are into the ancestral religion, they come through and act like they're doing a little picnic or whatever, but they be really putting that work in for the most part. But look at all of this, see? And the water flowing lightly. You know, getting that energy. You know what I mean? And it's right by the cemetery. Okay, I got a question. Can you speak on how we should retrieve our own ancestral dirt? And we shouldn't bring it in our house? Of course. Look at baseball. I won't touch it. See, smart man. Don't be touching stuff out here in the graveyard and the cemetery. Let them things be. You know what I mean? Except when I'm on some other shit, but I ain't ready to be on the other shit. I'm feeling good right now. Now, the question is, let me answer that question. How we should retrieve our own ancestral dirts and we shouldn't bring it in our house. If you are retrieving the dirt from one of your ancestors, when I say your ancestors, your mama, your daddy, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, cousins, people you've been very, very close to in life, people who your loved ones were very close to in life. Those are the dirts you should not have no problem retrieving. None whatsoever, because these people have a common interest of a loved one or of loving you. So you don't have a problem bringing those dirts into your house and putting them on your altar or putting them in your mojo bags or adding them to your prosperity work. You should have no problem doing that. None whatsoever. You just make sure you communicate with your ancestors when you do things like that. When visiting, do you leave offerings? Well, it just depends. You know, I'm a swamper. I'm a graveyard man. So I always do different and specific works. You know what I mean? Now, I won't tell y'all what I do, but I'm going to tell y'all like this. I give veneration to all the spirits of the cemetery. I give veneration to the spirits of the water, the ocean, the river, the creeks, and the streams. I give veneration to everything when I do my work. You know what I mean? So when I passing through, it's just like, hey, what's up, medicine man? What's going on? How you doing, bro? And I be like, everything good, fam. I just moving through, man. I'll be back all at y'all boy later on tonight. That's how I be rolling. Confidence, determination, and connection. That's how we be doing this thing out here. All right? So when it comes to offerings, for the most part, you know, if you're doing specific work, especially if you're a beginner, if you're a beginner in root working, you always want to pay the proper reverence. Always. You always want to come in there and be like, yo, here go an exchange of energy for the type of work that you're doing for me. I'm going to commemorate you. And that's what you do when you are beginning your path, when you are establishing your path of root working, when you're establishing and beginning your path of necromancy, when you're establishing and beginning your path of Palo Mayombe, when you're establishing and beginning your path of working with your Bakulo or your Eguns, you definitely want to leave offerings. Because you have to build that connection. You see? Connection must be made, not given. It's not given, it's made. It's only made by your actions, things that you do. So once you build that connection, then, and only then, can you take that connection to another level. Like you might have that friend, when y'all first start talking, y'all would only talk when you see each other. You know? Y'all would only talk when you see each other. Then your relationship elevated to, well, here's my number, text me sometime. And then you start texting with that person back and forth. And then you're like, hey man, you know what, call me sometime. Then you start calling. Then you say, well, you know what, come about Saturday, let's watch the football game. You know, bring your girl with you. Let's turn up, do a big. And then you're hanging out all the time. It's how you build relationships with people. It's the same way you build relationships with spirits. You cannot, who out here as a person in 2018 want a part-time relationship with anybody? You got to be all in, all out. Nobody want a part-time relationship. None. Not even a fucking squirrel. And that's real. Now, you're gonna get on up out of here. I done had enough for the day. We gonna get on up out of here, but one thing for sure, one thing for certain, when you connected with the ancestors, you know what I mean? Always make sure that you have the very strong confidence, belief, and power that you gather from nature. You can't gather no power from itty bitty stuff. You got to gather your power from nature, from the planet Earth, from the planet, the mother planet. When you get the power from here and connect to the source, all things begin to happen on a higher level and higher degree. You know, a lot of times we let our egos get in the way. I talk a lot about the ego earlier today and yesterday, but let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all the reverse side about this whole thing. The ego will get in your way to the point that you cannot accomplish your goals. You cannot accomplish your objective. You cut yourself off from the ancestral power because you let your ego overdo you, who you really are. Yeah, you big. You big. You the bad motherfucker. Everybody who watching this video right now, you're big, you're huge, you're amazing. You're powerful. But we let these mundane issues bring us down. We let these mundane problems bring us down. We let stress and depression bring us down. Then we ain't great no more. We just average. You know? And that's why we need to tap into the deepest aspects of our ancestral lineage, ancestral bloodline, and have access to the power to overcome those emotional issues, those financial issues, those social issues. Those psychological issues, we have the power to overcome them if we tap into the greatest aspects of our ancestral lineage. That's how it works. You know what I mean? For the most part. Now, everybody got me on that. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Maria X, what's up? How you feeling? I'm good. All right. Udu Zola, you still in there? GR, Chrissy. Yo, where is Chola Fortune? I need to find Chola Fortune. Where's she at? Where's she at? All right, Zola. All right, GR. What's up, man? I know y'all got something to ask me while I in there. Y'all better give me now. Give me right now. All right, right here. Let's go. I know Zola scared of the graveyard. Zola scared of the graveyard. Yeah, you scared. But it's all good. You know what I mean? Because I know you be doing the thing. You know what I mean? Wild onions right there for the most part. I ain't need no more wild onion. I got enough stinky shit going on right now. Shit. But for the most part, yeah. Hey, listen. Hoodoo Zola, you the real deal. You know what I mean? Fuck what the haters say. That's how we do. You know what I mean? In our camp, man, you know, we build on the ancestors and we build our strength, that power, that unity. We are one. And you know what I mean? It ain't one. You say we are one. You know what I mean? So that means that we are legions. There's so many of us. You know what I mean? So when you connect your lineage with my lineage, and we become friends, we become brothers and sisters, we become empowered with the joining of the ancestral forces from your lineage and my lineage together. You see? That's why there's a reason for everything, and there's a reason for the connection. It only makes the power that you have access to even stronger. You know? Make her stronger. And that's what we do. You know what I mean? We don't be out here faking. Shit is real. You know what I mean? See how the people right there, so they sit down, they faking. Because for the most part, let me tell you what they're doing. Somebody out there working some juju, they got the kids out there playing faking it all. Look at her, she got the herbs in her hand. Look at her. Spanish chick. Everything good iron hitting. I got her on video though. She know. But I just doing my thing. Look at them boy over there, see? And that's the same black Jeep I see earlier. Now they out here, they see me coming, everybody running back to the Jeep. Look at them, look at them, look at the bag. They working at work. See? That's why I be telling y'all, don't be slipping. Everybody else on their shit. Y'all out there slipping. Y'all out there slipping. For real. Everybody else on their work, got all they churn out y'all on their work. Putting that work in. Look at them boy down there putting that work and wiping her foot. Look at her. She down there in the cut wiping her foot. She done been in the cemetery. Look at her. Marking her foot up. Look at that. Jumping in the Jeep running because they see me coming. See me holding the camera, but they already know. Like, this medicine man, you can film me or not. The juju is real. Now look at that. See, now watch them. They gonna pull off if I get there. They ain't want me to see nothing. They, hold on, let me see. Look at another car coming. Boy, people don't be playing. That's why I be telling y'all, like, you gotta put your work in. See how that boy working in manifestations? Look, 2 cars. She back there with her kids working the manifestation. See what I'm saying? And she and them boy right there working in manifestation. You see? Work your shit, yo. Everything 100. And we still rolling. You know what I mean? See what I tell you. See? See them boy, what I tell y'all. I tell y'all that. I tell y'all that as soon as they see me coming, them boy haul ass. They went and put their work over there. I ain't fucking with their work. That's some fresh shit. No, I'm not messing with that. But she just put her work there and ride off. That's how it go. You know what I mean? The other Jeep down there, she done gone. No, she ain't gone yet. She right there still working. She waiting on me to get out the way. But I'm telling y'all, man, like people out there, look at the other truck right there. It's another truck around this corner. People be out there working their work. You can play if you wanna. I'm telling you, shit real. Everybody else getting in. They got nice cars too, you know what I mean? So that mean they working. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't hating. Them all got nice cars with the bubble line, with the neon lights and the LED. They working their magic. I'm trying to tell you, man, them boy ain't working on Project Magic out here. There's a rich people cemetery. A lot of rich people out there. You know what I mean? What else? What other way to get your power up, your money up, your finances up, other than drawing the energy of somebody or some people that got that juice and know how to get that money? You know? Look at her. Look at him. He looking at me hard. Man, he parked there looking at me hard. You know what I mean? Know damn well he trying to put his work out there. Old Spanish guy. You know what I mean? Probably old Santero. Know damn well he trying to put his work out there and do his thing. Look at another car right there park. The red car. They see me put the camera and they pull off. I be scaring people sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I ain't 100 in my rework. When I come here, you look if you wanna look. If you catch something, it's on you. I ain't scared. They be the one ducking and hiding. Man. If I could use ice cream right now, real talk. All right, y'all. I'm almost back to the foot. I'm almost back to the foot of the cemetery. Man, I've been a good little walk, man. I swear, man, about a mile. About an hour of me walking. So that's about a mile, y'all. I mean, getting the exercise in, you already know. Got a little jujitsu in my blood, too, so, you know what I mean? I'll be trying to stay in shape. We're moving back. Let me tell you something about a tree in a cemetery. A bush, for the most part, before I go. Bush, you know, you can hang things in the bushes. Y'all know about the old bottle in the tree spells for hoodoo, root working, catching spirits and stuff like that. You can catch the spirits and you can release them right here. Or you can catch spirits and take them with you here. It's a science to it. Something that you got to understand and learn the mechanics of and how to conjure that specific energy or how to conjure any energy from the whole cemetery. You know? It's an art to it. It's a skill that you have to have. There's nothing you can make believe about this shit. You're either going to be doing it or you're going to be hurting yourself. You're either going to be doing it or you ain't doing nothing. You know, if I were you, I would not tamper with things out here, people's spirits, people's soul, and not know what you're doing. You know? If your root work is kitchen work, keep it in the kitchen, dog. Don't try to take it to the cemetery unless you've had experience, unless you've been taught, unless you've been trained. You know? For the most part. But other than that, this medicine man, keep your cascarilla on deck. Keep your olive oil on deck. You know what I mean? Keep it blessed up on the new moons. You know what I mean? Keep your protection in place, your protection bath. Take it every 3 days to keep your path open. Do all of that. Put in that work. Put in time for yourself. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that bitch you got. Put time in for yourself. Because ultimately, that nigga, that bitch, gonna ultimately understand you when you take yourself to the highest level that you can take yourself. It'll help them take themselves to the highest level that they can take themselves. So both of y'all can live y'all true destiny. This medicine man, peace. I love y'all. Y'all already know how I do. I love my people. I love this hoodoo. I love putting that real work out here. For TT Congo, y'all already know Ancestral, Bakulu, and going for life. Peace.